He had been labeled as aggressive.
Hi, handsome.
They were terrified of him. I agreed to foster him. When they brought him, he was lifted in a crate as if he was like a lion. I let him out of the crate. He just ran up to me in a really nervous way, and then he immediately started licking me, and just, it was kind of a huge baby. It just became very apparent that he was scared. He was abandoned in an empty lot. We kind of assumed he was a breeder dog.
Okay.
Even though he's 120, 130 pounds, you think he's a tiny puppy just jumping around and bouncing around. So you could just quickly see with his personality that whatever aggression he may have been displaying, it was out of being scared and not his real character.
Look at your teeth. Oh, you got pretty teeth too. You got pretty teeth too.
He had been mislabeled, and the information given on him, it was sad because that meant it was also his doom. He was put on the euthanasia list, I think within 48 hours. He was just on borrowed time, and it took a village. The woman who had volunteered with the animal patch, she brought in TAP and the executive director at TAP. We had to find a driver to go up there. We had to find someone with a big enough crate to get him.
Are you loving the bass, boy?
So it was very, very short timing. I think we missed the deadline by like 30 minutes, and they had hung on to him for us. Are you so handsome? He just really, really became comfortable here. I've rescued 3 other dogs, all kind of behavior issues or medical issues, and they loved him. So made the decision to adopt him.
Look at that tail wag.
I had a suspicion it was going to be a failed foster.
You're just a big old baby.
I needed to get him used to my birds because I have chickens and ducks. My birds roam around the yard. It was like his shepherd dog came out of him right away. And
Gentle.
he wanted to just, anytime that you would hear them chirp or squeak from the other room, you'd come and check them and see if everything's okay.
Those are babies, Bo.
When people first see him, they're like, oh my God, it's a huge shock. And the pictures or videos, if you see him compared to when you see him in person, his head is bigger than my head, right? So like, they are not used to that. And even in comparison to my other dogs, you would have thought they're kind of big until you see him. So I think it's real shock at first. And then once they realize that he's a lap dog, despite his size, they just fall in love with him. What's the saying? First impressions are always deceiving, or don't judge by first impressions. I think that's him. I was terrified before meeting him. I was like, I don't know what I got myself into, but we've got to give him a chance. And then he arrived, and he's great.
You're just a big old baby.